Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. So, if you're a local business owner running ads, you already know how absolutely crucial every single marketing dollar is, right? Well, today, we're diving into a complete masterclass on how to turn that wasted ad spend into concrete, reliable leads. We're looking at some fantastic insights from digital marketing expert Miro Giovanni to answer one massive, fundamental question. What is a landing page, and why does your business need one?
It's the ultimate frustration, isn't it? People are clicking, but why aren't they calling? You're running Google Ads, you check your dashboard, and yeah, the clicks are there. But your phone, crickets. Nobody is filling out your forms, your calendar is totally empty. What exactly is going wrong here? You're literally paying for traffic, but you just aren't getting the customers.
All right, so here's our playbook to solve this step by step. First, we'll look at the homepage trap. Then we'll cover the landing page pivot. After that, we'll build the perfect anatomy, avoid the conversion killers, and finally get to the best part, the ROI payoff.
Okay, let's jump right into step one, the homepage trap, why you're wasting money.
So here's the kicker. The problem is actually not your ads. It's where your ads send people. Think about it. In most cases, businesses send all of their hard-earned ad traffic straight to their general homepage. But your homepage is basically trying to do everything all at once, right? It's introducing your business, listing every single service you offer, telling your whole company's story, linking to your blog. It's just way too much. By sending laser-focused ad traffic to a generic homepage, you are quite literally throwing your money away.
Which brings us to section 2, the landing page pivot, scenario A versus scenario B.
First off, let's get our terms straight. A landing page is simply a single web page designed with one specific goal in mind, to get the visitor to take one specific action. That is it. It focuses on exactly one thing. If someone clicks on an ad for a kitchen remodeling in Glendale, they absolutely must land on a page that is exclusively about kitchen remodeling in Glendale. Not your homepage, not a giant generic services page.
Let's put ourselves in the visitor's shoes for a second. Imagine scenario A. Someone searches emergency plumber Burbank. They click your ad, and boom, they land on your homepage. Sure, it mentions plumbing, but it's also talking about electrical work, HVAC, and general contracting. This person is having an actual emergency, and now they have to scroll around hunting for the right info. Guess what? Most of them just leave. Now, look at scenario B. Same exact search, same click. But this time, they land on a page that instantly says, Emergency Plumber in Burbank, available 24/7, call now. It's got response times, local reviews, and a massive phone number right there. It is laser focused. And honestly, the result of that focus is staggering. 2 to 5 times. That dedicated landing page in scenario B, it converts 2 to 5 times better than scenario A. Every single time. It's wild. That's the sheer power of perfectly matching the destination to the user's exact intent.
All right, moving on to section 3, the perfect anatomy, what actually makes a good landing page.
Giovanni breaks this down into 6 non-negotiable elements. You've got to have a matching headline, one super clear call to action, instant trust signals, highly relevant content, a lightning-fast load time, and of course, a mobile-first design. Let's look at how this plays out in action.
Okay, rule number 1. The headline must exactly match what the person just searched for. Welcome to our HVAC company is just a fundamentally bad headline for an ad click. It's like a generic welcome ad, and it forces the user to do all the work to figure out if you even offer what they need. But a good headline, something like AC repair in North Hollywood, that immediately confirms to the user, yes, you are in exactly the right place.
Now, right alongside that highly relevant content and your one primary call to action, like a big Call Now button, you absolutely have to include trust signals. Before anyone is going to pick up the phone, they need to know you're legit. This means you need customer reviews, your ratings, your years in business, and any local licenses front and center. And please, skip the cheesy stock images. Use real photos of your actual work. Because at the end of the day, trust is the real currency of conversion.
Here's a highly critical technical rule you really cannot ignore. Under 2 seconds. Your landing pages must load in under 2 seconds. Literally every single extra second your page takes to load is costing you conversions. People are just incredibly impatient online. You have got to use compressed images, minimize your background scripts, and use highly reliable hosting to make sure that page pops up instantly.
So you might be sitting there wondering, okay, but when exactly do I need one of these pages? Well, the answer is for literally everything distinct you advertise. You need a separate landing page for each service. Your kitchen remodeling ads shouldn't send people to a bathroom remodeling page, right? You also need one for each specific location you target, every seasonal promotion you run, and even each advertising channel, because a Google searcher behaves completely differently than someone just scrolling on Facebook. Oh, and remember, all of these absolutely must be designed mobile first, because the vast majority of your clicks are going to happen right on a smartphone.
Just to be perfectly clear on how all this fits into your overall website strategy, let's quickly distinguish between service pages and landing pages. Your standard website needs service pages for navigation and SEO, right? Their primary job is just to educate and inform. But a landing page, its sole job is to persuade and convert based on highly focused intent. Now, the absolute best landing pages out there can sometimes double as your service pages. But make no mistake, their core architecture is always optimized strictly for conversion first.
Okay, let's pivot to Section 4, Conversion Killers, Common Landing Page Mistakes.
Killer number 1, way too many links. Whatever you do, do not give your visitors a way to wander off. You really need to remove or heavily minimize your standard website navigation menu on a landing page. Giving a visitor multiple options just distracts them from the only thing they should be doing, taking your desired action.
Killer number 2, too much text. Throwing an overwhelming wall of text at someone immediately kills their momentum. You have to keep the information super digestible. Be concise. Use bullet points. Write in short, punchy paragraphs. And use incredibly clear headings so a visitor can just scan the whole page in a few seconds.
Killer number 3, having zero social proof. We touched on trust signals a minute ago, but completely leaving out customer validation is a massive mistake. Reviews and testimonials are not just nice little optional add-ons. They are essential structural components of a landing page. If they aren't there, the visitor is just going to bounce.
And killer number 4, slow, clunky forms. Look, if your main goal is to get a user to fill out a contact form, keep it incredibly short. We're talking name, phone, email, and maybe a 20 box for a brief message. That is it. Every single additional field you make a user fill out will directly reduce your total form completions. Don't make them work for it.
Which brings us to the most exciting part, Section 5, the ROI payoff, doubling your leads without raising ad spend.
According to Giviani's experience building these out for local businesses, a properly built landing page typically costs somewhere between $500 and $1,500 to create, depending on how complex it is. Now, I want you to keep that number in mind because it sets up an absolutely incredible return on investment.
Let's actually break down the math here. Imagine your current state. You're spending $2,000 a month on Google Ads, you're sending all that traffic to a general homepage, and you're converting at, say, 5%. Not great. Now look at the optimized state. If you fix that destination by building a hyper-focused landing page, and that improves your conversion rate to 10%, you have literally just doubled your leads. And the crazy part? You did it without spending a single extra dime on your monthly Google Ads budget. That one-time cost to build the landing page literally pays for itself almost instantly.
Which leaves us with this final, incredibly vital thought. If you could double your business leads without spending an extra dollar on ads, why wouldn't you? Seriously, stop sending your hard-earned ad traffic to a generic, confusing homepage. Start building focused, high-converting landing pages today. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll see you next time as we continue breaking down the exact strategies you need to succeed.